Opinions podcast, where we bring you real, raw, and relevant content. I am one of your hosts, Ebony, and to my left we have
Ryan J.
All right, and then we have two special guests here. We got Miss
Alexis
and Mr.
Jordan.
Hey, that's better. That's better. So we're gonna start this show off a little different.
All right.
We're gonna do a freestyle. Y'all ready?
Come on.
Alexis said she got the ad lib, so
I don't know how good that's gonna be though, y'all.
Let's rock with
So
it.
we gonna go ahead and try this and see how this work out for us. Y'all ready?
Yeah, come on.
All right.
You can't even really do ad-libs to this.
You do the same ad-lib.
I can't. I don't know what Dirk was doing when he said, I was like, what?
He bodied it though. Okay.
You ready, Jay?
Yeah, I'm waiting.
You
till the
going
beat come in.
first?
Oh, everybody freestyling? Who else freestyling?
We all go
I was-
freestyle. We all
Just go ahead, just do your
freestyling.
thing.
Okay. All right. I gotta wait till the beat drop. Yeah. Hey. I'm on the scene with unsolicited opinions. I'm back in the streets like a fucking minion.
Okay.
I'm in here with Ebony, Ryan, and Alexis, putting on for the city. You know the boy from Texas.
Hey.
Good shit every day. 5, 6, 7 ways. I'm lost in the maze. The beat stopped. I'm still going crazy.
Okay. Look, wait a minute. He actually falling on this bitch.
Come on now. I do this.
Right, you gonna go?
Hell no. Hell no. After that. Hell no.
I was like,
Hell no, I'm good.
That's cool. Yeah,
You won, brother. Good job. I support black businesses, black rappers. You good.
Oh my God, that was
For
actually
sure.
hilarious. That was hilarious, but
Hey, Apple
That was
Music.
good.
Check me out.
Nah, that
Apple
was good
Music.
though.
let's
rap,
get
y'all.
into that.
I know, I'm just saying. But
Let's
listen,
do that.
hold on, but can every rapper freestyle?
Nah.
No.
All right then. So, you
Let's
know.
get into that. So
What's
how
up?
did this start? What do you go by on Spotify and Apple Music?
Tolbert, my last name. I haven't really just figured out like a stage name. I don't really know what to call myself. So I just
Okay.
use my name.
I definitely
Jordan
know
B.
it's
Michael.
Tolbert.
Jordan B.
I'm fucking dead. I said, wait a minute.
I could play into that though. I could.
Jordan B. Michael.
Hey man, I want my 10% if you do it.
For sure.
I'm crying.
Yeah.
No, but for real,
She
how did
said
you
real
get?
tears.
What?
How did you get into rapping though?
Shout out to my boy C. Hall, A. McCray. They the standouts.
Okay.
So they like my producers.
Oh, nice.
And they kind of like taught me the ropes. Like I used to just freestyle on my own,
Okay.
but they really kind of like taught me like the whole process.
Did it start off as like poetry?
Yeah, I used to write love letters to girls.
Oh, you want
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, nigga sent me poetry.
I ain't gonna cap like that.
You're one of those.
am one
Love
of
to
those.
hear it.
Yeah.
Love to hear it. Love to
Ladies, y'all hear that?
Yes. Niggas writing love notes. I
Right.
ain't had one of
I
them
ain't doing
since
that
high
no more.
school.
Nah, I was back in middle school.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You said I ain't doing that no more.
Nah.
So you basically turned your poetry into music,
Music, right.
right? So I sent him a poem that I was
Yeah,
working on.
I'm not the only one in here that do. Why you ain't freestyle?
I sent him a poem I was working on, but I'm gonna need you to help me like
Yeah.
get the
It
rhythm.
was
of
dope.
It's real shit.
Hold on, they got a 4-line poem challenge that's going around. You ain't do that?
What is
What
that
is
on?
that on?
Yeah.
On
It's on
Instagram?
Facebook and you can do it on IG too, but it was on mainly on Facebook.
I'm gonna
I ain't
check
see
it
that.
out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check it out after this.
Yeah, I wrote one and I was like, "Hey, I'm about to send this to Jordan and see if he
Just
can
put it
read
out. Like I just put myself out there. Like I don't really.
Are you gonna record yourself doing it though?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I kind of wanted to do it behind some music,
Like a
too.
spoken word?
Yeah,
Yes.
but I don't know. I don't really know.
Just
We
do
gonna
it.
I feel
figure
like
it out.
yeah, you should
If
do
you're
that.
scared, you should definitely do it.
Okay, if I'm
Yeah,
scared, I should
you gotta put
definitely do it.
yourself out there,
Oh,
man.
child. He said, if you scared, you should definitely do it.
I don't know about
that. Right, same.
Why?
If
You
I'm
never
scared,
know,
I
though.
should definitely do it.
You never know.
Oh, whew, I don't know.
No.
I don't know. So I'm just really happy that y'all both showed up because that's that that's
People don't be
half
showing
the battle.
up?
That's half the battle.
People don't be showing
Nah,
up.
people show up. Sometimes people show up late. That's
Late,
all.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And
just
I like
half
to
the
be on
battle.
I don't want to be late on y'all. Man.
If you
I
was
didn't wanna
late,
be
we
on
was gonna
colored
have
people
real
time.
big
I knew you was
problems.
gonna come in
'Cause
my
you know
head.
exactly where the studio at.
Facts.
Oh my god.
Facts.
I was looking
I was
like
3 minutes early, and I'm proud
I
of
was
that.
driving like Miss Daisy.
I'm
like
proud I was on time.
where the fuck is it?
Yeah, you'll drive by it if you don't know. If you
Yeah.
ain't never then.
Exactly. So Miss Alexis, I met Alexis out one night, and she probably don't remember the first time we met. She probably does not remember the first time we met. But the very first time we met was at a Power Watch party.
Oh.
And I sat at the table with you.
That shit's crazy.
And she not gonna remember, but I remember faces. I remember everything.
I was lucky a little tipsy that night.
But it was a good night, though. I mean,
it was.
They was playing Power in Spanish, but it was cool.
Whoa.
It was
it was a lot of technical difficulties that night.
In Spanish?
In Spanish.
It was cool, though. It was cool.
I know a little bit of Espanol, so, you know, I was like, I could keep up a little bit.
Nah, it was real. I was like, all right, they smoothed it over when they FaceTime 50 Cent and, like, had him on the screen. Yeah, it was cool. It was smoothed over, but we was sitting here like, we just watched the whole damn episode in Spanish. Like, all right.
That's crazy.
But that was the first time I met her, and then again at a party. And then I'm so glad that you
Again at a party? Was
Did
I
you
drunk
know
again?
that?
Apparently.
She don't drink.
I don't drink apple because I don't like flavored drinks.
We was at a house party by the pool. That's all I'm gonna say. Is we was at a house party by the pool.
Okay, I remember that. Just a tad bit. I was lit that night too.
Yeah, we all was kind of drunk, but we was having a good night. That's it. That's
I was
it.
so ass that night. I ain't gonna lie. I was lit.
Yeah. So I noticed that you have Second Wind TV.
Yes.
Tell to me about that. How did that start?
So it started because I was going like through clinical depression, or so I thought. I got diagnosed with clinical depression like November 2019, I think, and then a year and a half later, I actually found out I'm bipolar. So I'm a little Kanye-ish when it comes to things.
I love Kanye.
Really?
I love Kanye.
Like
honestly, I like Kanye. I'm from Chicago, so I love Kanye. Yes.
That's, and I wanted to talk to her about that. Yes. What?
Yeah, I ain't never been to Chicago.
It's beautiful.
You should go.
It's summer.
I mean, summertime Shy is a different vibe.
For real?
It's a different vibe.
Ride down Lakeshore Drive by the lake, Navy Pier.
Bro, I was 16, 17 running the streets till 2 a.m.
Okay.
Yeah. It be like that. It really
do be like that. But yeah, I found out I was diagnosed with bipolar depression like maybe back in July. So I had always wanted to do like a talk show, but I really didn't know what I wanted to do it about until I started going through my own mental health, episodes and stuff like that. So then I came up with the idea to create Second Wind.
Okay.
And Second Wind is like a new strength or energy to continue something that is an effort.
Okay.
And I feel like as a Black person, it is an effort to live every day.
I know.
Girl, we got so much shit we got to deal with.
Sis. Say that.
We got so much shit we got to deal with every day. And on top of that, like, you also have to deal with mental health issues and stuff like that. So
and it's
I
not
just
really talked about in the Black
it's
community.
really not.
It's getting better. I can honestly say it's getting better. And it's starting with all of us in this room, because the fact that we can talk about it, we got shows about it, we can do all of that. I mean, like, it's
true.
We're changing it.
Because I was watching Girlfriends the other night, and they was talking about, like, Black people don't go to therapy. And I was like,
we need
damn, do we not? Like, I go to therapy, but like back then it was just so prevalent to just be like, oh, just pray about it. Like sometimes that's just not enough.
Keep it in our household.
Yeah.
Don't tell nobody what's going on in our
that's
house.
Like the most toxic shit ever. Yeah, that shit toxic.
Don't tell nobody what's going on in
Look,
our house.
my parents still like that to this day. Yeah. Don't be telling nobody. They were so mad when I started my talk show because they were like, you're going to tell our business. I said, what business do we have to tell that people don't know about?
Right, exactly.
Like, we got to talk about it.
And then, their generation didn't. They just didn't talk about stuff. And my mom, my aunts, they always say, like, y'all are doing something completely different, because we would have never done anything like this back then.
Honestly, it's just about speaking your truth. It's easier to live when you just live in your truth. Like, I used to, hide things from people, do shit like that. And I just felt like it was hard to be me hiding shit. So, I just started letting the shit go, just speaking my truth, and just been a lot better since then.
And it's easier, and it's an outlet of like letting yourself go. Yeah, and you're actually getting out whatever it is that you have in your mind. So
actually, that's a form of therapy in itself. Like, even if you're not going to a therapist, even you speaking it out, because a lot of times, a lot of us feel like we don't have nobody to talk to, or nobody understands how we feel. Right. So even just like having your own show, that's a form of therapy, is getting it out.
Honestly, because I'll literally be sitting on the show sometimes like, damn, you know what? I never thought about it like that. Like, I get my own little therapy session in when I talk about shit with my co-hosts.
Yes, and you letting everybody else in, because I'm gonna be honest, people out here are gonna pretend like they don't go through shit when we all go through shit. So when you hear somebody else that's like you talk about the shit that they go through, it makes it a little bit easier for you to open up and accept the shit that you go through. Because you're like, okay, somebody else can relate to me. And I feel like I said, I think all of us, especially with Catch You on the Rebound, Second Wind, and Unsolicited Opinions, like we're doing that. And then Catch You on the Rebound.
Yeah, well,
How you start that?
Catch you on the rebound. So like catch you. Like I had to like catch myself. Like my dad died. So that's really what it started. My dad passed and I was in college. And then I started going to therapy. Like they suggested it and I started going. I went for like 4 years straight. And it helped. It's just like you said, bro. Like if you can just talk to somebody, like that's being a therapist.
Right.
But like black people, like we can't be vulnerable. Like we feel like we don't want nobody else to see us like hurting.
Yes.
So like Catch You on the Rebound, like I just be vulnerable first. Like I always tell my story like on the front end, and then like people eventually open up and like tell their stories. And then like that process of like healing slowly kind of starts.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? We're like the first generation to like start the therapy shit. Because our parents was just like, nah, you need to keep this in the household. No, fuck that.
No,
fuck all that
honestly,
shit.
I remember my dad telling my cousin, like, you want to be a therapist? Like, that, there's no money in that. Like, people don't go to therapy. I was like,
everybody.
Y'all need to.
White people love therapy.
They love talking.
Therapy for their dogs.
Honestly, I feel like therapy is better because seeing a therapist is better.
No, I'm saying but I'm serious. Like we didn't go. Black people did not go to therapy. Like that was like that's like a white person thing. That's what they would say. That's like white people go to therapy. Like you go to therapy if you're crazy. Right. So it's like
honestly,
they'll say, nah, you need therapy. You need your ass whooped. No, we don't need our ass whooped. We need to go to therapy. That's a fact, though. Like, you whooping our ass 10 times ain't gonna make us no better. We need to go to therapy for the shit that we've been through.
Honestly, my mom, though, when I went to therapy, she wasn't really like, she helped me find a therapist. Okay. It wasn't like, because I was at one point suicidal. So, like, when that started coming up, she was like, I'm gonna help you. Like, I'm gonna get you some help. I can't help you, but I know, like, if I find somebody to help you, you'll do a lot better. Right. So I think my parents were a lot more, like, open to therapy after a while. Like, it took them a while. It took them, like, I guess one of their kids hurting.
Yes.
To be like, okay, therapy is needed.
Yeah. This is something real. Like, we need to figure this out. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Honestly, I don't know if a lot of people would want to admit that they've struggled with any mental health issue. So that's very strong on your part.
Sure.
I don't know too many people who would just openly talk about it. And the thing is, that makes you 10 times stronger, because you not only have you acknowledged it, but you told yourself, like, I know I can get help for this, and it is not something I have to struggle with. So that's definitely a round of applause to you on that, because it's hard. Yeah. It's definitely hard. Yeah. And so, yeah.
I saw a quote the other day about vulnerability, and of course, therapy is a form of vulnerability, because you gotta be vulnerable to tell your story. But it shows strength, because we think that if we don't say nothing, that we being strong, right? But showing the vulnerability is a sign of trust, and that you're trusting yourself, you trusting the person that you're talking to, you trusting the process of healing. Right. So that's actually more of a strength than trying to hold back and saying, well, I'm gonna act like I'm strong and I can just not say nothing and just get through it. No, that's actually a sign of weakness, because you're not trusting the process. So,
but we ain't never seen nobody do that.
No.
So we don't know.
Yeah.
So like we are like the
literally
it's trial and error, y'all.
Yeah.
Yes, literally the first. So now I just want to ask, for y'all experiences with mental health, was your father the first time you ever really dealt with mental health issues?
Yeah, because like it's just like I say, like absence is a better teacher than like presence. Okay. Like your parents was like always getting on our ass about shit, but like when they gone, like you really realize like, damn, like I needed that little shit. Yeah. And then like you just think about. So now I just always think about like, damn, like one day my granny might not be here. One day like my mama might not be here. And you really got to think about it. Like it's real, but like people don't really. If you address it earlier, then like when it happened, you prepared for it.
Gotcha.
But when you like not prepared, then that's when kind of people like go under.
Right. So what was your emotional state or your mental state at that time that you realized that like this is deeper than what I ever expected?
Man. I was just like drinking, smoking every day, like just trying to be around a lot of people, so that people can't really see that I'm hurting, or just like being with women, just being with like a lot of different women. But I was lost. Like I was just in the wind. You know what I'm saying? Like I broke down basically.
Gotcha.
Like that's typical. Emotion just overcame me one day, and I just broke down and cried. And then I was like, man, like I just got to do something. Like I need some help.
Okay,
you know
gotcha. And then for you, I know you said that you were experiencing certain things. Was that what led you to realize, like, okay, is something wrong?
No, honestly, I went to the, so I started feeling suicidal thoughts, and then I went to the doctor. I went to a family doctor, and I think that's why I got misdiagnosed, because I was going through, like, mood swings. Like, 1 minute, my mom would be like, you were just happy, like, 2 minutes ago. What's wrong with you? And I was like, I don't feel that way no more. Like, what you mean? But I think it was, I actually did attempt to kill myself one time, but I was stopped by 2 dudes. I was gonna jump off a bridge. So like, and that's crazy I can even say it, because like I'm here today.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Like, think about that. How long ago was that?
That was like December 2019. So like almost 2 years ago.
And I'm like, think about like how far you've come, and you're so beautiful. Like, yes, like we need you here. So I'm so glad that you did it.
Yeah, it was like a lot of emotions I was just going through. Like, I really didn't know what was wrong. I think it was more so not knowing what was wrong with me, because I did recognize, like, okay, your mood is changing too rapidly, and I felt like I was going crazy type shit. So I was just like, I feel like it'd just be better if I didn't have to experience anything. But, I mean, I was on a bridge, and the guys came and was like, what's your name? Just asking me, like, little questions, and something just told me, like, get your ass off. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Get down.
Right.
And after that, like, I started planning to do a podcast.
Okay.
But I really didn't know how I wanted to do it. Like, I wanted to talk about all this shit, but I didn't know how to talk about it. Like, I didn't know where to start. So that's when I started going to therapy.
Okay.
And I feel like having a therapist is a lot easier, because, like, they're unjudgmental. Like, it's a
and they
different.
Can't tell nobody your business.
Exactly. They can't tell you nobody your business unless you say they can.
Yes.
And I think that was what made it easier. And then it was just like talking to her, it just felt like a weight was lifted off my shoulders. Like, just being able to get it out there. Like, I could talk to friends, but I mean, I just didn't want to burden them with like my shit.
But if you can't burden them, are they really
I was
your
just
friends,
about to say,
like,
I was literally just
really
about to say that. The one thing that me and Ryan talk about all the time when we just have a normal conversation is we evaluate the people in our lives. And if we feel like we can't talk to you when we're in our most vulnerable states, it's like, what fucking purpose are you serving in my life?
But that's because I was bipolar. I feel like it's like sometimes it just makes you feel like you alone. Like,
okay.
It wasn't that I couldn't talk to my friends. I just felt like I couldn't talk to my friends. Like, I feel like if I really needed to talk to someone, they would have been there.
Okay.
I didn't feel that way.
Was it almost as though you didn't feel like they would understand?
Yeah, I think so. I think it would be like, because, I mean, that wasn't the first time. Like I said, I was going through some shit, and I noticed it back when I was in high school. So, like, it wasn't something new to me, but it started getting worse as I got older.
Okay.
So it was just like, I just felt like they wouldn't understand like why I felt so crazy.
Got you. Yeah, no, that's completely understandable. Ryan, if nobody else knows, I dated a guy who was diagnosed as bipolar while we were together, and I had no clue on how to deal with it. I was so confused. And initially, you know, like they gave him a bunch of medicines and stuff, and I was trying to be that person for him. I was trying to be that rock for him. I was trying to make sure he took it, but I didn't understand what I was getting myself into with him specifically, especially just being diagnosed. So I just want to make sure like you have people in your corner that can help you at all times, because that's very important. Yeah,
I definitely do. Like, I have the same friends, but like I think after the medicine and after like just dealing with shit, I just realized like, okay, they've been here through all this shit. Like, obviously they my friends. Like, why can't I talk to them? Yeah. And so now I talk to them about literally everything. They be like, bro, you're oversharing.
It's no such thing. It's no such thing because
sometimes
I feel like
sometimes
I don't think it's a such thing as really oversharing. No. I just think it's the people that you're sharing with. It might just be too much for them to handle. It's no such thing as oversharing because when you're sharing information, you're being vulnerable. So for some people, that's not normal for them. It's for people to be vulnerable or to talk. So I don't think there's a such thing as oversharing. I don't. Yeah. You gotta just have somebody that's able to accept everything that you're telling them. I
be calling my friends about everything though. Like I be like, bro, I just woke up. What are you doing? They be like, bro, leave me alone. It's early.
Right. I see. I don't know.
But so I will say this, right? I personally felt like I've never experienced any mental health issues, but at the same time, we're the first generation to acknowledge it. Mm-hmm. So how would I know that I'm experiencing it or I'm not experiencing it if I don't have the hey, mom, gauge. You know what I'm saying? So I think one of the hardest things is talking to people about your situation. Like say I'm going through some shit, right? I know when I go through things, I isolate myself. Yeah. But it's not, I don't purposely, but listen, I don't purposely isolate myself. It's just that I'm so focused on what I'm going through that I don't notice that I'm drawing away from people. Right. And then people say, well, you should talk to someone. My mind isn't even thinking about talking to someone because I'm so focused on my issue. Yeah. So how do I know that's a mental health issue or that's just me trying to figure out my problem?
I think it starts with depression.
Yeah. But listen, how do you know it's depression?
Me personally, when I'm not doing the shit that makes me happy, when I had a whole breakdown a couple months ago. I don't even know when was that, July, where I was just like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to do this. I don't care. And when I don't want to get up and come do a podcast episode, when I don't want to get up and make me a meal, go work out, I'm already reflecting on myself like, what the fuck going on? Like, what's bothering you? Because it's clearly something there because you don't want to do the shit that makes you happy. Mm-hmm. You don't want to talk to the people that usually make you happy. Mm-hmm. And so for me, that's my family. So if I'm in, we got a group chat, if I ain't hit one of them up in a minute, I'm like,
what's wrong with you?
Yeah, I'm like, all right, it's some shit going on with me that I need to figure out because you know, it's just that you have to be self-aware.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's insane. It's crazy because again, I felt like I've never experienced mental health issues, right? But when my grandmother passed, my mom said, "Are you depressed?" And I'm like, "Nah, I'm not depressed. I'm just grieving." But at the same time, how do I know I'm not depressed if I don't know what depression feels like? Like if this is your first time going through depression, you don't.
It's a spectrum.
But it's different for everybody. So I don't know what's my depression if I've never been through it.
Yeah.
So how do you know?
Therapy.
Drops mic. Drops mic.
That's not even a fucking soundbite. Where the fuck you get that from? Where the fuck you get that from?
It was there, so I used it. I'm gonna just start using the shit that be here because it's it worked.
No, but that's a good answer though. That's a real good answer. And I'm speaking for everybody else who isn't aware of their own mental health issues. Right. Because like you say, your father died. Maybe you wasn't aware at the time. Like when it first started, maybe you wasn't aware that it was depression, or maybe like you said in high school, you wasn't aware. Like you was going through shit, but you wasn't aware until later on. Right. So I'm speaking for other people too who aren't fully aware that they may be going through the starting stages of mental health.
Well, I just feel like she said, it's just self-awareness. Like you notice little things about yourself is different. Like he said, smoking and drinking. I was doing mostly drinking. Like I go to class drunk. I be drunk everywhere. Like my mom called me like, "Are you studying?" "No, I'm drinking." "What's up?" Like, "What do you want?" And it was like every day to the point where it was almost alcoholism. Mm-hmm. And so it's like something gotta change. Like if you feel like you need to change, then it's probably like you were going through a depressive state, and it's just like you coming out of a little cocoon, like a little butterfly. You feel me?
It's for me, it's how I feel.
Hold on, time out. What color is this butterfly? Because you were so expressive, like a butterfly. You feel me? What color is this?
I like that little shimmy. I like the shimmy.
I feel red, orange.
I like the shimmy.
I like blue.
Okay, blue is cool.
Yeah,
blue is cool.
Ryan is like a little squirrel. So I always tell her this. It was.
Oh, I hear a squirrel. Explain.
You could say a lion, a squirrel.
Okay. What's that? Oh God, it's like a little cartoon, and he be like squirrel, and so everything
Is
Ice Age, yes. So how she
fuck
was
you.
I thought it was it was one of them.
When that dog kept saying saying squirrel?
Yeah, it was something like that. But basically, the squirrel be appearing in everything. That's Disney.
I say.
Okay, so basically, how you just did like the little shaking. He said, "What color?" Like that's so Ryan, and I love that about him is because I wouldn't think to ask that. So that was cute. I like that.
No, don't try to clean it up now. Fuck you.
I like a squirrel.
Yeah, no, like squirrel. Like, okay, forget it.
Yeah.
All right.
This is shit that you do by yourself that I catch you be doing. Anyways, go ahead.
On camera too.
Oh God, that was funny. All right. So my question, COVID.
Oh no.
How did that affect y'all mentally? It fucked me up. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm
like
used
how?
to being out.
Oh,
I'm used to being going wherever I want to go, getting up, doing whatever I want to do.
Yeah.
I live alone, so having to be stuck in the house with myself, it was just like, what the fuck is this? Like, I'm so used to being around my family, like friends, everything. God. And so to just be stuck in the house with my own thoughts, just can't have nobody come over. I ain't got no boo.
Why
so
you afraid to be with your own thoughts though?
Not for real, because me, I was loving it.
I like it. Like,
now I have an excuse to say no.
Me, no. I was like, I didn't want to be alone with my own thoughts just because I'm like, I should be doing more. Like, I need to be doing more. Like, why am I just sitting in the house?
But that's important.
Though? Like, why?
Like, just sitting with your thoughts is important, though. It's important for mental health. Yeah.
It's 3 against 1 right now.
Because you went through issues that you didn't really know you had until it comes up, like in Corona, like during COVID.
You might be right. I don't know. I just always felt like, because I felt so stagnant just sitting in the house. Like, I'm like, I could be doing something. Like, I could go do a podcast episode. I could go out to eat. I could go do this. And I'm like, damn. Like,
but hold on. That's the thing that we all do is we pour too much into other things and not into ourselves. Mm-hmm. And I literally just watched a video the other day that was saying that people are afraid to spend time with themselves because they know they have to face some of the things that they don't want to face.
Yeah. No,
you know what I'm saying?
That's what I did. That's what I did.
Which is why I said COVID fucked me up. Because I literally had time to think. And I went through like my most depressive state during COVID. It's because I really had to realize.
That's when you come out like a little butterfly.
I know.
A blue one.
No, it's not blue. She can't be blue too.
You just said blue.
But you was blue.
Oh, I'm blue. That's your throat chakra, by the way. Blue is your throat chakra. Let me throw that out there. What color is she then?
I say like a burnt orange, like a pretty burnt orange.
Oh, yes. I'll take that.
Orange
it
is...
Nigga, I got it on.
No. What's orange?
we talking about what?
Your root and your sacral is yellow. What's the orange one?
Oh, you spiritual.
Is that your solar? Is that your solar?
Oh, I don't know the chakra.
Solar plexus?
No, solar is yellow, so it's...
I don't know the chakras.
I don't either. Teach me.
Solar...
It's not your root, because root is...
Root is red. Solar is yellow. Orange is sacral. It's sacral chakra.
I was today years old.
Sacral.
Wait, okay, so let's do it real quick. We got crown, third eye.
Yeah, your crown.
Throat.
This is blue.
Solar.
That's it's your heart chakra. That's green.
Heart, solar.
Yellow, orange,
Sacral.
red. It's like a rainbow. From the bottom up is a rainbow.
Okay.
Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo. Yeah.
Open my third eye. That's my baby, she woke, and she my little chica. I'm sorry.
I can't think of lyrics because I'm drunk. But okay. But yeah.
Sorry, I do that.
Alexa, play Chris Brown, Indigo.
I know that's my brain does that.
I didn't even hear that song. Yeah. That album, I just couldn't get into.
I don't want to listen to 45 songs, bro.
No, for real.
God damn.
I saw the amount. I said, you know what? Let me just close this app back up because this is not what we're doing today. What you gotta
know about me is I'm in love with Christopher Maurice Brown.
He's still one of the best artists of all time.
So he can put out the worst shit ever, and I'm gonna listen.
He still put out good shit.
No, he put out good shit.
I don't want to look through that many songs.
And then I got to pick which ones I like. Like, it's too much.
Indigo is good. What's the other one? It's a 2. Yeah.
With like 34 songs.
Yes,
I like C Breezy.
The only one I didn't like was the one after his very first Chris Brown album. That's still my favorite. That was the most genuine. That was the most pure. It had the best music. Yes.
Like way back.
Yes.
Then. Okay.
Yes.
That was when he was singing. When he was just straight singing.
Yes, exactly.
He was my first concert. So I said,
What was y'all first concert?
It was supposed to be Lil Bow Wow, but my uncle and my daddy got into it, and he was like, "You can't go now. Your uncle bought these tickets." I was like, "Bro, for real?
Because you're that mad at each other. I can't go."
You're that petty. Because
was y'all mad at each other? I can't go.
That shit was crazy.
Oh, my first concert was actually Usher and Janet Jackson. I was 6.
What?
I was 6. I used to sing My Way, and it's not called 7 o'clock. It's called. Is it called?
It's
no.
called.
Nice and Slow.
Nice and Slow.
Nice and Slow. Right.
I used to sing that, and I used to get in trouble all the time. And my mom was just like telling my dad, like, just fucking take her to a concert. Like, she not gonna stop.
Nice
so
and Slow.
My very first concert
6
was
years old.
Yeah, I would have been like, hold up. Nah.
My very first concert was Usher and Janet Jackson, and it was whatever tour.
And then Janet Jackson be.
It was real raunchy.
She a freak.
It was raunchy.
I know, and I was like,
my daddy like this the whole time. I remember Usher dropped his pants. I will never forget. Usher dropped his pants, and I was like, ah! My dad was like, oh, hell no. Hell the fuck no.
I'm dead. I would have been beating your ass all the way to the car. Beat your ass in the car.
My dad was like, hell the fuck no. But it was just, that was the 90s. That was the type of music they had.
I'm not with it. Beating your ass all the way to the car. You hear me?
But shit, you brought me.
That's your fault.
You
for
fucking
real.
brought me. But yeah, Usher was my first concert. I went to all like the Scream tours that they had in Chicago, and then my favorite was when I met Chris Brown. I was like, I'll never
You
forget.
actually met him?
Yeah, it was horrible.
Wow.
Oh no,
it was horrible. It was an outdoor concert, and I don't remember the name of the venue in Chicago, but it rained, so my hair was flat. I wore glasses, so I hated my glasses, and so they had it to where we came on his tour bus and took a picture. So we went on the tour bus, took a picture. I couldn't talk. He asked me my name so he could sign my autograph. I couldn't speak. My best friend had to say my name for it. Yeah, man.
Frozen.
My best friend had to say my name for me, and I was just like, that was what the fuck I just did. Like, I waited this whole time, my whole life for this shit. And this
Hold on.
What the fuck.
I got a side note question. Who you freezing up for? If you meet somebody, you meet a woman right now.
A woman?
Yeah.
Rihanna.
Nah, Teyana Taylor.
You freezing up?
Oh, yes, and I feel that.
You freezing up?
I feel that in my soul.
But she seemed like she got real good energy. I feel like around her, I would be so comfortable. Yeah. I would be so fucking comfortable. But you said Kendrick for your for a dude?
I met Kendrick. I froze up.
Really? What you do?
He like this small.
Well, nigga, you like 7'2", nigga. What the fuck?
How tall are you?
I'm 6'7".
Okay.
But I was just like, I was like, what the fuck is happening to me? But I just.
You gonna give me a hug? I don't know. Did y'all dab? Like, what y'all
he shook my hand and we talked a little bit, but like, I don't know. I just froze up. Like,
oh my god.
Now it wouldn't happen, but like back then, I was just like, damn, like that's K-Dot right there. Like,
that's crazy. That would be his first Good Kid, Mad City.
Yeah.
I used to bump that shit driving down Lakeshore Drive all the time.
To Pimp a Butterfly. He came to Southside Ballroom.
That too, yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
He different.
Yeah.
He different.
Favorite.
His energy is different.
You know who I'm like up on a little bit, and I like him because he's super, I don't know the word I'm looking for because I've been drinking this shit. But
elegant.
It's D-Smoke.
Oh yeah, he fired too.
The fact that this nigga can do a whole song in English and then start speaking Spanish, I'm like, oh shit.
No, the first time I heard this song, I was like, wait a minute, is this the same rapper?
Exactly. I was like, shit, I like this nigga.
From the show, I was like, oh yeah.
So for you said your first concert was
Chris Brown.
Chris Brown. Okay, and then who would you love to meet?
Honestly, and it's crazy because he passed this year. I would have wanted to meet Kobe Bryant. Like that was my all-time favorites. Okay. Like above Beyonce. Like if I got to meet Kobe, life would have been made.
That's for a lot of people too.
Kobe.
A lot of people.
Yeah, that was my number one. But since I can't, like,
rest in peace to Kobe.
I really don't know. Probably.
Anybody.
Nicki Minaj. I probably
really?
Nicki Minaj, yeah.
Okay.
She just give bad bitch energy.
Are you a barb? Are you a barb? What is that?
I wouldn't say I'm a barb. Like, I wouldn't say I'm a barb. Let me stop lying. I'm a barb.
Trying to act like she knowing goddamn well.
I'm not like, I wouldn't say I stand like the crazy ones do, but like, if I had to choose a female rapper, I'm choosing Nicki. Like,
off top, like she number one.
Yeah, definitely. Megan close second though.
Okay.
Megan close second.
That's crazy. What about you, Rod?
Who I want to meet?
Janae.
So who I want to meet?
Janae.
Who I would freeze up on? I ain't freezing up on no fucking body.
Janae.
No, I'm not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me tell you, real talk. Janae will be probably.
He went to Stonebriar to stalk her. She came here.
I'm dead. Just telling this man.
Why she lying? She's lying.
This is therapy.
She's lying. You're a fucking liar. You're a lying ass therapist right now. You're lying. Listen, she had a little mini concert at the mall.
Yeah.
It was free. I went. That was it.
Here.
Yeah, it was a Stonebriar. Yeah, I went. Would you have not went if that was right? Yeah,
I'm there.
But no, it was like a little. Private. It was like a little Verizon promotion thing. They show up, you go to Verizon, this and this and that. I went. I like Janae. I like her music. Yeah. You fucking lying ass therapist. Add context.
That's dope.
Yeah, but I wouldn't freeze. My thing is, I wouldn't freeze up though. Like at this point, back then, I freeze up. But now I look at everybody as
a person.
Yeah, and the male would be Nipsey. That was it. Like that's it for me. Nip and Janae. That's it.
I feel that.
Yeah,
I hate you.
My first concert with Jay-Z and R. Kelly.
Wow.
Unfinished business.
Oh, y'all talked about me?
That's a fire.
How old were you?
I was 8.
And you sitting here talking about me, R. Kelly.
R. Kelly ain't good.
Are we finished with R. Kelly?
No, we're done. That
y'all still be listening to R. Kelly.
I ain't gonna lie, listen.
You don't listen to R. Kelly?
I don't listen to R. Kelly. And I'm from Chicago.
See, if it come on, I'm gonna be stepping in the name of love. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's just gonna happen.
Right.
But my thing is, I said Usher and Janet Jackson at 6. You went to R. Kelly. You know he was bringing girls on the stage then.
Big pimpin', Jeezy.
Oh, I would have loved to see that in concert.
That's my song too, Big Pimpin'.
It was lit.
Girl, you wanna come to my hotel? So let me tell y'all the funniest story. So I went to this school called Maryville. It's in Indiana, and I guess somebody had put in like a little raffle thing to be on MTV, and they had them come to the school. So it was Casting and R. Kelly at a high school, y'all. Now that I think back, I'm like, that might not have been good.
Hell
it wasn't. It definitely wasn't. What you mean?
Hold on, man.
Hell no.
I'm like, that may not been the best idea, but you know.
And they was just feeding this nigga.
Yes. Baby, here you go. And
you got a plethora of bitches.
They might have been too old. I'm not gonna lie. That was high school, so they might have been too old for him. But I don't know.
This one, damn.
No more comments on R. Kelly.
I ain't with this. I ain't,
R. Kelly ain't shit. I don't care what nobody say. You ain't convincing me.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie. That nigga has made some great music.
He did. And I be so sad when I gotta skip. I be like,
I be listening to that
I listen.
shit,
I can't lie. I listen. It's fucked up. Sorry, y'all.
He made good music. You can't help. I can't help. He made good music.
Bro, Nivea came on yesterday. What's Laundromat? Yeah, and I was like, damn, I can't sing his parts.
What happened?
Stains.
It came on yesterday, and I was like, damn, I can't even sing this damn song.
He featured on that song with Nivea. It's called Laundromat.
So you ain't listening to no R. Kelly song.
Step
in the name of love.
I don't.
If you at the cookout and step in the name of love,
I'm gonna say turn that shit up. I don't even think my family would play it at this point.
Got you.
Yeah.
It's tough though. I ain't gonna lie. He got a lot of songs.
He got hits. Come on now. I was probably
he was out here making world's greatest and all types of shit, just doing just being nasty. Like how are you doing that, sir?
Same Girl was my shit that summer, and then they did the remix. With T-Pain and Usher, it was lit.
He was the first nigga to remix his own song.
Yes. Now, can we flip it? Can you flip it? You can flip it. You can
She still listen to R. Kelly.
Clearly.
It's just stuck in my head, and I love music. I can't. I'm sorry.
They make good music.
And then he did Trapped in the Closet. Ain't nobody did.
That shit was fucking hilarious.
Bro.
Come on now. Hey, Trapped in the Closet, that shit was
series.
before its time. That shit was before its time.
Honestly, this nigga made a whole movie and was just singing the whole time.
Listen.
We got so canceled.
The midget.
I'm Trapped in the Closet. Hey, how are you? We got you a chair right there. So if you want to scoot right next to
Damn, you don't knock first? What's up, bro?
How you doing?
Yeah.
And you can bring the chair right over here. Good. How are you? No, you good. We just gonna have you introduce yourself. Let us get to know you.
You taking it straight out the bottle?
No. I drink straight water.
Oh, see, we got some. You want some water?
Yeah, I'll take some water.
Okay, Mark, can we get some water in here?
Appreciate it.
Thank you. That's hilarious. Oh my God.
Are we going back to mental health, or are we just like?
That is about mental health. He needed some help. He didn't try
helped him.
Yeah, nobody helped him. That man was traumatized.
And they probably feel like they couldn't have helped him because he probably so big in his mind he don't want to get help. So.
I heard a story about R. Kelly the other day, how this nigga used to bring his own referees to basketball games and call fouls on his own teammates and shit. I was like, this nigga is a menace.
What?
Yes.
What? Yeah, he used to be at the school in Gary playing basketball all the time. So was it
school? Yeah. This nigga stay at the school.
I'm gonna head out.
Next topic. Come on.
I'm gonna head out.
I'm dead.
Damn.
Oh, I'm crying. Let me get you some water. Hold on. We could take a little. You sure? You sure?
I'm cool.
Okay. All right. So I do want you to introduce yourself. Do you want to be on, or you just here to you here to look good, or you want to be on?
It's Max Million, y'all.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Hold on. You know they can hear you, right? The mic right there, my boy.
We go to camera.
No. Listen, you got talking to the mic though.
I see it, brother. Hey, what's up, everybody?
Okay.
Max Million. Hey.
So we got Max here too. So thank you for joining us. And so let's see. Where did we leave off at?
We went left when I brought that shit.
But it's good. I like when the conversation just flow. I don't need it to be serious all the time.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially when I'm hosting. I definitely don't like it to be serious all the time.
All right, so let me ask y'all this, right? On the mental health side, we talked about the things that affected y'all. What was the positive that turned y'all around to make y'all go on a straight path or a positive path?
For me, just like, positive. Just seeing other people like that I didn't really think that would like address their mental health problems. Okay. Like just seeing them be like, damn, bro, like I listen to your podcast, like that shit changed my life. Just one person. I'll take it like one person.
Oh, that's good.
One person write me in my DM, say like, damn, bro, that shit changed my life. That's it. That's all it takes.
Yeah.
And what about you?
Second win. I watched 2 episodes.
Did you?
Yeah.
How did you like them?
I liked them because y'all natural. I watched the beauty standards, and I watched accountability.
Accountability was a good one.
I gotta watch.
Which one was you trying to watch?
What's the other one? Damn, I forgot.
I don't even remember the names of them. That's the crazy part. Yeah. I'm like, I can't help you.
It's the third one I'm gonna watch though. I forgot which one it is. But yeah, I watched 2 episodes. It was dope.
Good. Yeah. I'm glad to hear good feedback because like sometimes I be like, damn, I don't even know if this is what I want to put out half the time because it'd be like, did I overshare? Did I not share enough? Boundaries.
I didn't watch Boundaries. I'm gonna watch Boundaries.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Boundaries. I don't know. I don't even remember what we talked about in these. Like it just feels like so long ago. Like once you get it out, it's like a healing process. Like I'm past it. Like I'm moving forward to the next topic.
Just like I said, I just don't feel like it's a thing as oversharing. It's people who can't take it in. It's a lot of people who just can't accept it because there's a lot of shit they ain't dealt with on their own. But I feel like it's somebody out there that's going through the same stuff that you're going through at any given time. And when you share your shit, they're going to be like, hey, I feel that. I know what that's like. So for you to talk about like bipolar and stuff like that, do you talk about that on there specifically?
I did touch on it. I started crying and shit. I was like, damn.
But that's raw emotion, and they know that's genuine and that's real. You know what I mean?
I mean, I talked about it, but it's like you can only talk about it so much before you start trying to, move past it. Yeah. Like, I don't want people to be like, oh, this is all she talk about. Like, damn, it's bipolar, like, disorder her whole life. So, like, I touched on it on, like, an episode or 2, but then it was just like, okay, now we need to get to the point where I'm finding ways to, heal and move forward type thing. So that's really what I'm trying to do with the show. Like,
absolutely.
So I'm revamping it.
Absolutely. So I'm so glad that you have this, and it's an outlet. So I'm so glad that you have it because there's so many people that's battling with whatever mental health disorders, and they don't know what to do with the information. They're getting their diagnosis and they don't know what to do with it at all. Who to talk to, who to speak with. Like, somebody gonna think I'm crazy. I remember him used to being like, I don't want to go to a therapist because they might commit me, and I'm like, you need to go. Like, you just need to go talk to somebody. I used to try to commit
myself. Like, I'd be looking at hospitals like, bro, something wrong with you. Like, you just need to go figure it out. Take a little mental health break. And I feel like there's nothing wrong with committing myself because it's like sometimes you just need to disconnect from like everything that's going on in your life.
Yes. Y'all ever want to just get off social media, but you realize a lot of the shit you need is on social media? That's the
I be trying to pack up and take vacations,
and then get away.
Yes.
Do y'all meditate?
Yeah, hell yeah.
See, no, and I've been trying to get into it, but them songs, the little I can't get into it.
So we discovered this dude named Londrell. Londrell.
The whole song could be fire, but as soon as you hear a dong, I ain't fucking with this.
Hell no.
So there's this guy named Londrell. I discovered him like a couple of months ago, and he definitely helps with meditation. Just he raps meditation or sings. I don't know what it really is. It's like almost like poetry.
Yeah.
But I would send it to you so you can have it. But he talks. He says the things in the music that you just naturally in your brain gonna say. He be like, gratitude for the sunrise, gratitude for this, like, you know.
See, and I heard Janae Eiko was coming out with a little album like that.
She should.
Cause you heard Trigger Protection Mantra, the little thing. She said she was coming out with a whole album with shit like that, and I was like, bro, drop it.
Yeah,
drop it. Cause I could listen to her, like her voice is soothing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just can't listen to the straight instrumental of the. Bruh, I can't do it. I be like,
everybody have their own form of meditation.
You gotta find what works for you.
Yeah, whatever works for you.
I know you. I be seeing you do a lot of different stuff. Like you was doing like huh?
So you be watching.
You on my feed. What you want me to do? Dang, he talking about you be watching. I mean, you on my feed. I'm just playing. No, I be seeing you do like the what is it? I don't want to say the wrong name. With the air aerobics, it's with
yoga.
It's yoga in the air.
It's trapeze yoga.
Yeah, okay, trapeze yoga.
Trapeze yoga.
Okay.
Yeah, so like yoga is anything that's like a discipline is a meditation. Mm-hmm. Like anything you gotta discipline yourself. So like with yoga, you gotta like calm down and breathe in these difficult ass like positions. And,
yeah,
like,
I'm not feeling that.
Huh?
I'm not.
Well, I'm
feeling
an athlete. Like,
hey, listen. When did you first try yoga?
Like 4 or 5 years ago.
Was you hooping there?
Yeah.
The first time I tried yoga was when I was in school, and it was like after practice, y'all gotta do yoga. I hated that shit. That shit hurts. That shit fucking hurt for real. But you know that shit help though. Like once you understand it, yeah. Like, but at all that stretching, and all the mental things, it helps.
It helped you deal with your
it helped
problem.
a lot. Like I didn't understand why. They was like, you gotta do yoga. We like fuck, but it helped you mentally. Like she calm you down. She stretch you out. She get you in the right as far as manifestation and just being in the right mind state. Like yoga is good for you.
You get like comfortably uncomfortable.
Yeah,
so, like
for sure.
I know I'm gonna get in an uncomfortable position. Like even just being here, like it's not comfortable.
Yeah,
but I'm just used to being uncomfortable.
Yeah,
I think it's a reset.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Turn him that mic. I want him to talk.
Elaborate.
Pull it down, son, so we can hear you.
You know, I'm listening. I'm hearing y'all chime in and hearing y'all speak. And I know the topic is on mental health. I'm doing a project on mental health, and I feel like a lot of people hold barriers up. A lot of people hold ego up because people don't want to be vulnerable. People don't want to show their true character, and they don't want to show a soft side of genuineness. And so I feel like a podcast like this, conversations like this, it I don't know, it shines light on people who are going through situations of toxic relationships, abuse, or I'd even say daddy issues. A lot of people have daddy issues, and they're getting big grown bodies like us and go around carrying shit on their shoulders, acting tough, when really they have mommy and daddy issues. And that's really all it is, man. When you look a person in the eyes, you tell them, hey, what's up, man? And chop it up with them. You get to know a person's character. Yeah. But that's it. I ain't gonna take y'all shit.
Well, thank you. We appreciate it.
God damn, bro.
Hold on.
You can't just slide
in. With the chestnut voice, like,
slide out.
What's your poetry name, my brother?
He just gonna slide in.
Yo,
slide out.
Music too, though.
10 stacks on it, man. 10 stacks.
He just gonna slide in. He said, I'm gonna drop this gym and I'm gonna head out.
Nah, though, man. Yeah, my project is about mental health and like I said, it's let me get this mic, bro.
Yeah, go ahead, take it. It's your show. Go ahead.
This y'all. I'm just co-host, featured. You know what I'm saying? Mental health, really, for our people, for black people, we deal with ego a lot, especially black men. A lot of black men, have a problem with admitting problems. Admitting when we're hurting. Especially brothers in the hood. A lot of those brothers don't know how to admit I need help. And I think once we learn how to talk to each other and have long suffering, which is a scriptural thing, I think we'll be able to build as a nation. But the more ego we have and the more, I think, lack of patience we have, it's just going to be a shit show. It's going to continue to be a shit show.
Yeah, the thing he said that stood out was ego. Like, people don't understand, like, how big that is as being a human. Like, if you, I don't want to get too deep, but if you understand spirituality and you understand ego, you understand there's a big difference. When you're on your spiritual side, there is no ego because you understand there's things that are bigger than you. Everything is bigger than you. While you here, you just experiencing being a human. But everything needs to be bigger than ourselves. So the thing is, we have so big of an ego. That's why the world the way it is. I want money. I want this. I want this. What about what we want? What about what everybody wants? People don't understand. If everybody worked together, we'll be further along if instead of people saying, well, I'm going to just do it for me or I'm going to just do this.
Well, man, that goes back to that aspect of daddy and mom issues because when you think about it, people who grow up in households without fathers or mothers aren't taught something which is key and basic. It's called love. They're not taught how to share, how to, collaborate. Everything is survival. And you see that with a lot of niggas in the hood. You know what I'm saying? A lot of brothers.
Black community.
Yeah, a lot of brothers grow up in Philly, Detroit, Compton, and they come from areas of survival. They don't know how to. I heard Nipsey talk about it the other day. They don't know how to be in a mindset of I'm thinking about community. It's more of like it's just I'm gonna get me first, and then I'm gonna worry about you.
Why should I? If it goes back to if you do psychology, you go to Maslow's hierarchy of needs. I can't worry about what my purpose is if I got to worry about what I'm gonna eat or I'm gonna drink the next day. Like it's a pyramid. I have to worry about where I'm gonna sleep. I'm homeless. I can't worry about you know what I'm saying. So when you say that, it's so deep. Like it goes to the bottom, but it's a process that we need to fix for sure. But it's some deep shit though.
How y'all just sliding in these little gems? Like I'm loving this.
Yeah. We gotta.
That's black man status.
That's black excellence.
I love it. I love it.
Detroit.
That's brother right here, man. It's king.
But it's like we gotta like unlearn like a lot of our behavior.
Sure.
Like that. It's like we was giving it as like tradition.
Yeah.
But like all that shit is like generational curses. So we gotta unlearn that shit.
The first generation.
20 years of that shit you gotta unlearn. Then you gotta live after that shit.
Yeah.
You know
and we still unpacking slavery.
Yeah.
Really?
In 2020.
Yeah.
Really?
In 2020.
Well, you know a good book I think everybody should read if you get the chance. It's called Willie Lynch, The Making of a Slave.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
That book is so beautiful. It breaks down the essence of light skin versus dark skin, black financial wealth versus the black poverty. I mean, it's just it separates us on so many bases.
Yeah,
we all black at the end of the day, but slavery they find a way to keep us divided.
That's the easiest way, divide and conquer. Like if we fighting with each other, how
we gonna come together and fight for the greater?
Yeah, it's some deep. Yeah, but I get what y'all.
That's crazy.
It's some stuff, man. It's some stuff. It's some stuff, bro.
Yeah,
it's some stuff.
I do wish you was here to hear him freestyle earlier, though.
He rapped.
Oh yeah, it's your turn too. You got freestyle. Let me turn on the beat.
You don't freestyle? I got it.
Turn on.
All right, so we gonna go out with another freestyle. All right, cause we gonna start wrapping up, but we gonna go out with another freestyle. I love this. Oh my god.
Hold on, what beat? You want a certain beat?
I'm gonna get anything, man.
All right, go ahead and do the dirt. What's the dirt?
I'm gonna get anything.
Okay. Should I continue with the beat that we had earlier? You want something else?
I'm gonna get anything, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm coming in a little anxious right now, but I'm gonna spit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk that talk.
Okay, let me make sure I got this turned up for you. You ready? All right, we got.
I'm ready.
What's your? You got a rap name?
Maximine, girl.
Okay.
Come on with it, baby. Drop that beat.
This nigga was born in the 80s. This nigga was born in the 80s.
Come on, man.
You come from?
Say, don't be hating if I mess up, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Are we getting this Drake beat?
Yeah, is this cool?
Yeah, it's cool. Hey, listen. Hey, came to the south with a plan of a diamond around. My nigga, we flies around. We highs climbing in the cloud. Raw flow, but I don't bust around. All of you niggas are really thinking I'm trying to bend in the game ballin'. My nigga, we bounce. I'm a new heat, new style, new sound. I'm a new king, I don't really got a crown. I'm a nigga with a sound already. I'm a top. You heavy, the billboard don't fly me heavy. My nigga, I don't really got the petty. Cop and fetty. Yeah. She stopped the beat.
Who the fuck is calling?
Heavy.
Who calling? Who calling?
Y'all ain't getting no more. Y'all ain't getting no more. Y'all not getting no more. No more. Album coming out soon. Mess with your boys. Album coming out soon. Max Million.
Oh my God, he gave us a taste. I'm sorry, the other dude that we got coming on next. called me.
Nigga, if D Smoke and Kendrick had a baby, my nigga, what the fuck?
I think he was coming like that.
That's dope though. That's what's up. That was fire.
Okay.
I don't know, but I didn't think he was coming like that. Not for real.
Okay, so we go. I wasn't ready.
I'm finna go in the lab and get my pen.
We gonna start an episode where we have the hottest rappers come through and do a little freestyle for us.
Oh, that'd be lit.
I appreciate both of y'all for that, cause I can't freestyle.
Me either. I was like, please don't pass the mic to me.
Wow.
Man, I got a question for y'all, man. Okay, I see King Jules. What's up, King Jules? I got a question about economics and finances. Like I know a lot of our people are struggling as far as like ownership, and I wanted y'all opinion on Master P. Like, how do y'all feel about him putting stock in grocery stores and stuff like that?
I mean, it's smart. Yeah, it's smart. Yeah. It's just trying to help people. Yeah, it's definitely smart. Like you helping your own people. At the end of the day, that's what it's supposed to be. Like you supposed to get on, and then you supposed to give back. Yeah, supposed to give back, so that way people can see that they can give back, and then it's supposed to just keep going. But it don't typically happen like that. And then if you have people that don't give back, then they look down on the people that they feel like should have gave back. So
I was just having this conversation with my mom the other day about the generations, and my grandmother wasn't worried about owning nothing because she was just trying to be a boss. So she was trying to get a job, right? So the grandmother trying to get a job, but then my mother is like, all right, if I can be the boss or the manager, I'm good because it's about what you see, right? Yeah. So now that they're the manager, we seeing like, all right, the manager is cool, but it don't get you nowhere. So now we get into this generation of now we want ownership. Like we want to own our own shit because we realize we work for all these years and we don't have nothing to show for it.
But you know what's crazy, man? I see a lot of people, a lot of young hustlers, they had this mentality of I want to get it, but I don't want to work for it. And I'm like, that's so backwards, man. Even when you listen to the dope boys, man, dope boys wake up early, and I don't condone dope boys, but you know what I'm saying? They wake up early, 6 o'clock in the morning, do what they got to do all the way out tonight. Yeah, they get to the Let me tell you something, man. They do get to the money. Now, it's the wrong type of productivity on how they get to that money, but they understand the essence of grind and hustle. Yeah. And I don't think even in school, they don't teach you grind and hustle. They teach you how to pass a grade. Yeah. That's not teaching you how to make bread, man. That's teaching you how to be validated. Yeah. And that's wrong, man. I think as young black people, we have to get back into the mentality of if I'm going to own something, I'm gonna have to work for something for me to own something, man. But
you know the problem with that is that, especially on social media, that we just show the end results. Not too many people shows exactly like the process is the best part. Right. Failing, succeeding, frustrated. I'm crying. I'm mad,
I feel like
but I made
scared
it.
to do that though.
But why? That's the part that we need. We don't need the end result. We need the process.
People don't want to fail. I'm going to be honest, man. I don't drive the prettiest car. You know what I'm saying? I drive a 1998 Chrysler Sebring, half dough, fell off, all that. But all 4 of them wheels working that bitch, man. Yeah. They get me where I need to go. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They help me get my money.
That don't matter because your mindset will get you further. You can get another car anytime.
Exactly.
Your mindset will get you further.
People don't understand that, bro. Everything is about flexing. Yeah. I got to look wealthy instead of being wealthy.
Nah, man. The process is the people don't understand the process is the most beautiful part of everything.
Oh, that's why you got legs.
Listen, we gonna have to double back on this conversation.
My bad.
We gonna have to double back on this conversation another time. You know how that is. We gotta wrap it up. And I appreciate all the conversation. Thank you for coming on, y'all, for freestyling for us. Thank you for coming and bringing your beautiful face. And then thank you, Ryan, for being here today. You know, we couldn't do this without you. So we just want to thank y'all so much for coming to another episode of Unsolicited Opinions podcast.
Shout out to Catch You on the Rebound. Shout out to Second Wind TV, man. Make sure y'all tune in.
To Maximilian.
Thank you. Yeah. Make sure y'all tune in, man. Before we go, y'all got some dope stuff. Like I watched some of yours. I seen when Miles Turner was on there. I seen a lot of people on there, like on your podcast. It's dope, man. Like just even you just doing that, it's a dope conversation. And like I said, with yours is dope too. Like how all of y'all are just natural. Like y'all not trying. It's not scripted. Y'all talk how y'all talk in person. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
we want y'all to cut a lot of stuff out, y'all. Plug y'all stuff right now. Plug y'all stuff right now. Okay. Instagrams, Second Wind, like all that.
My Instagram is I Stole Free Hugs. Don't ask me why that's my name. I picked it when I was 16. Okay. So, and then Second Wind TV on everything.
Okay.
Oh shoot! I was gonna let you get it, homie. Yeah, my name is Instagram name. My Instagram name is Official Maximilian. You can follow me on Instagram at Official Maximilian. Also, more content. Go to my website at officialmaximilian.com. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay.
Catch you on the rebound, just like that. Facebook, Jordan Wayne Tolbert, but I'm catch you on the rebound on everything.
All right. Listen, and then we're at Unsolicited. What's our Instagram? I forget that shit every time. Is it unsolicited_opinions 20? Yeah. All right. I forget it every time. My bad. I'll be fucking up. All right. Well, thank y'all for joining us. Thank you. Have a good day.
Bye.